an onside kick. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Fielded up near the 25. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job with the kick return at that time. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Using his legs, it's Williams. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Look out, he's got space ahead. First down and more, he's still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus. Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got a crease. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. The Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Chris, all week this defense talked about rush lanes, keeping this elusive quarterback in the pocket, not allowing him the ability to get outside and make a play. And they failed to do that on a 4th down. That has got to be massively frustrating for this defensive play caller.
And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain. Great pursuit by the defense. They drop him for a loss that time. think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking deep to the right side. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. They're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Porter. Out, he's got open space. Was out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man and force him to really work for that release.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down here for this offense. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Important
as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession, and they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
The quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it way near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Off the play fake. Look at the pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all
looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
Lining up to try the extra point. Knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Kick it off to start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's another deep shot. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
I love that the offense is attacking with the tight end. And on the corner route, as a quarterback, you just have to make sure that that corner on the outside is not sinking back underneath your tight end. And as long as he stays in the flat, stays outside, you just layer that ball right over the defender, and it's an easy completion. That's a first down for the offense, and I got to tell you, they're going to have to find a way to stop that tight end.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Everything offensively becomes more difficult in the red zone. There's just a lack of space, and those defenders are just tight to the line of scrimmage. So as they're trying to get the ball to the wide receiver, there's not the space that we've seen in the normal field of play. Now in the red zone, what you need to do offensively is really attack down the middle in the seams. I would love it if they threw the ball here on second down. You know, A+ for creativity here, trying to catch this defense by surprise. But in this field position, it's very difficult. Look at all these defenders up at or near the line of scrimmage. And it's just very difficult to find a crease. And it's a good stop by this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The back's got it. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down 1. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter.
Break. Over. Check.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Carr. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO. Give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Great move there. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
The offense will go for 2 here, trying to make it a 2-possession game.
Here we go. Ready. 180.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that too...
Makes the catch and has space. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock of the timeout. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet, give me the rock, give me a chance.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
He's back to throw again on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play for a 31. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Chris, it comes down to this. They've got to make this field goal, and it comes down to trust. Does this head coach trust this kicker? Let's see if he can hit this one.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick.